Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fitzpatrick Field on this sunny fall afternoon. You're in for a good one between the Scranton Royals and the Susquehanna Crusaders. Susquehanna comes in with a record of 5-3 on the season. They're 1-0 in the Landmark Conference, and the University of Scranton Royals are 3-3, and this is their first Landmark Conference game, so they're really pumped for it. My name's Carmine Gerrity-Gemei. I have my man Mike Lavin on the camera, as you see a save by Scranton there. And Erin Casey's joining us. She's a member of the women's soccer team. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year? Yeah. Conference Player of the Year?
Defensive, yeah, the conference.
Conference. Oh, my God. The awards just keep coming in for Erin. Let's see some statistical leaders for the Royals. We have Mike Bergen with 2 goals. And other than that, no one else has more than 1 goal. Mike Romano has 1, Henry Bonilla has 1, and AJ Nardone has 1. Mike Romano also has 1 assist on the year, along with Gavin Couts and Connor Casey, who's Aaron's brother. Mike Romano tries to track one down in the corner. It'll be a Royals throw-in.
Let's go, Bush. Come on, Pat. Let's go, Tim.
Ball thrown in by Matt Bush. Cut out by Susquehanna.
Good, Bush.
Matt Bush, nice cross in, but a little out of reach for Mike Romano. In the Royals' last game Wednesday here against Ithaca, they won in overtime.
Exciting goal. Did you see it?
No, I wasn't able to come because I was at the Aquinas. But I heard it was a great game.
Hey, I got your emails.
It's a corner for Scranton. Bergen, and headed over the goal by Mike Romano. Let's get you caught up here with some Susquehanna stats. Ryan Cronin leads the team with 5 goals on the year, which is good considering it's only been 8 games played. Nick Fetchy has 3 goals. Samuel Tana has 2. And with 1 goal, you have Eric Dempsey, Elias George, Pedro Souza, Jeremy Motzko, Sean Leister, and Brandon Jackson. Leading the team in assists is Gary and Lashley with 2. And with 1 assist apiece is Colin Keys, Maxfield Reed, Jack Freeble, and Thomas Burke. So Susquehanna off to a good start. We're trying a new thing this week for today's game. Me and my man Mike are now at game level. We have floor seats. Although they were free, we're going to get our money's worth. We're trying to see what it's like to cover the action from the eye view of someone sitting on the turf here. We might move at halftime. The Royals have won 3 of their last 4 games. Actually, the game against Ithaca on Wednesday was double overtime. And the Royals were able to pull that one out 1-0. Ball sent in there, but out of bounds. That was sent in by Sean Leister. Ball swung in, but now kicked out of bounds by the Scranton defense. Corner kick now for Susquehanna. low corner and kicked way out. Oh, actually, it stays in bounds from this angle. It looked like it was going into the parking lot. Romano with it. Taken away by Susquehanna, but picked up by the always trustworthy goalie Eric Hintz, Jr.
In fact, last year in this game, Eric Hintz saved the PK. Allowed Scranton to win.
Yeah?
Yeah. And Susquehanna. It's a 1-0 game.
My inside informant, Aaron, here has told me that last year, Eric Hintz saved a PK against Susquehanna to propel the Royals to victory. Mike Bergen kicks it way out. You can always recognize Mike because he has the fluorescent pink cleats to match his pretty game, I would say. That's how he plays. Women's soccer teams here supporting the guys. They play at 3:30. We'll also be covering that game. Matt Bush trying to cut it back, but he couldn't quite get it. Aaron, what's with the trend of the neon cleats? Like I see orange out here, like aquamarine, green, yellow, pink. Is that like a style thing?
Years, yeah, especially in like the professional. It was always the senior players wore colorful boots, and that was the trend. And now more and more people starting to wear them.
Jazz has some cool ones.
Jazz has some bright green ones.
Yeah. And it doesn't really matter that it doesn't match the team jersey, I guess.
Yeah.
Susquehanna is colorful enough already with this.
They're orange and maroon.
Yeah, but they don't have any maroon on.
The coaches are
Oh. Ball cut out there by Jeremy Motzko. Will be a Royals throw-in. Mike Bergen will take it. Mike Bergen is a great passer. He reminds me of David Beckham. And he's also the leading goal scorer on the team. Here's Matt Bush. Nice touch there. Ball sent in. Bergen gets a head on it, but it was saved there by goalie Augusto Lima, who's a senior. More people coming in here. 37 minutes left in the first half. They play 2 45-minute halves, so a full 90-minute game, just like the pros.
Good pressure, Bush. Nice.
Good save there by Matt Bush. He's hustling after it. And he actually managed to cross it in there, but no one was there.
Good job, Bush.
I thought that ball was coming at us, Mike. Jesus. We got expensive cameras here. We can't afford that, especially since they're not ours. Just over 36 minutes left in the first half. Here's Mike Romano. He's great in the midfield. And is still able to keep control.
He's returning from an ACL injury.
Yeah, he's coming back from an ACL injury last year. So he's really excited to be out there.
Have one.
Takes a shot and falls down, but it was blocked there. Mike Bergen trying to make something happen. Crosses it, but kicked it right off Sean Leister for a Scranton corner.
Here you go, White. Come on, Pat, put one in.
Mike Bergen will cross this one.
Go, Tim.
Nice cross there,
Put it in.
but cut out. It looked like Tim McGovern was going to get a head on that, but he couldn't quite hit it. Here's Coda Spotty, Jr. Knocked over a defender, and it'll be a Royals throw-in. Good defense there by Brennan Colby, sophomore for Susquehanna. It's kind of cool here. We get to see everyone coming in. You get to pass us and give us a little air time. No one was there for the header, but Henry Bonilla actually got a foot on that, and it went over.
Here we go,
It'll be another Scranton corner. Mike Bergen will take it.
Let's go, White. Put it in.
Henry Bonilla has a goal on the year. Mike Bergen across. He sends one in nice and low, but it's headed out by Eric Dempsey of Susquehanna. Here's Mike Dorney. Sends it back into the box. High, but it was saved by Augusto Lima. Ball kicked out by Kyle Robbins. Quickly thrown in. And Bergen kicks it away.
Kyle Robbins' first game back after a concussion.
Aaron's told me it's Kyle Robbins' first game back after a concussion
He's out a few games this last 2 weeks.
that he got a couple weeks ago. And he's good in the midfield. He's really good with the ball.
He's playing outside back. But
A lot of these guys change around. Like Romano was midfield, and now he's forward.
forward, yeah. They changed their formation this year. Before they played a 4-3-3, and now they're playing a 4-4-2.
Huh. Oh, yeah, with two guys up top. Aaron told me last year the Royals played a 4-3-3, and this year they're playing a 4-4-2 with two forwards, which I guess helps for better control in the midfield and probably better defense. Matt Butch is going to throw one long. Try to put it into the box. Tim DiBiseglia tried to get up for that one. Back out to Matt Bush. He's had a couple nice touches already. And Lima goes up and saves it. The Royals having a little trouble scoring on the year. They only have 5 goals in 6 games.
At least they're playing well defensively. How many goals against?
They're playing pretty well defensively. They have 6 goals against, so.
That might be first in the conference. Do you have anything about conference? Who's the lowest goals in conference right now? I'm pretty sure they might have the least goals against in conference.
They could. On the women's side, though, it's really impressive. The women's soccer team has, in the last 4 games, has 16 goals and only allowed 1 goal against. So that's a pretty impressive mark. But the test will be today in the first Landmark Conference game to see how that defense really holds up, because the competition hasn't been that great so far, right?
We've been playing a few weaker teams at the moment.
Yeah. They've been playing a few weaker teams. A lot of fans here at Fitzfield. Nice weather. They got to enjoy it because, you know, once that winter sets in Scranton, it's going to be really cold. Ball crossed. Here's Mike Bergen looking to make something happen. Good play there by Samuel Tana, senior midfielder, number 15. He cut that one out. Ball kicked out by Robbins. Jake Haser will take the throw in. Oh no, he hands it off. And Elias George will take the throw in. Long throw in there. Headed by Codaspati and kicked out by Matt Bush. Good defense. The freshman Frable takes the throw in. Jake Frable. Let's see if the Royals can counterattack here. Romano tried to keep it. And kicked away by Lima. A header game being played in the midfield. No one can really control it. And a foul there on DiBiseglia, who's a little too aggressive against the freshman Eric Dempsey. Just over 30 minutes left in the first half. Neither team really with a great chance to score yet in 15 minutes. Free ball, throw this one in. Long throw in. And Mike Dorney kicks it high. But the ball still being tossed around. Here's Romano looking to break out. Henry Bonilla with it on the left wing now. A good defense there by Jake Haser. Royals in attacking position. Just over 29 minutes left in the first half. This game will be on our Royal Television Network YouTube channel. You can also check us out on Twitter at Royal TV Network and Instagram and Facebook. Ball thrown in by Tim DiBasegli.
Keep it alive, Berg. Good.
Bergen tries to head it back in. Bonilla can't quite get there. Now he's got it. Tried to kick it ahead for Matt Bush, but a little too long. And Augusto Lima will have himself a goal kick. 28.5 minutes left in the first half. Teams look pretty evenly matched so far. Although the Royals with a few more attacking chances. But that's what you get in the Landmark Conference. There's always pretty good competition. Eric Dempsey was trying to make a move there. He got tripped up. Now he's got it back.
Nice
Good defense there by Kota Spotty. And he's pressing up from defense. He's going to run.
Touch.
Matt Bush to Henry Bonilla on the right side. Crosses it in. Good defense there by Susquehanna. Jeremy Motzko deflected that cross. Now Susquehanna breaking out. Here's Eric Dempsey. Ahead to Elias George. And good save by Eric Hintz. 27.5 minutes left in the first half. It looks like counterattacking is going to be the main focus of this one. That's really the best way to score, I think, especially if you have two forwards who are always pushing up and never coming back on defense. The Royals might be able to score on the counterattack. Nice pass by Matt Bush. Mike Romano has it, but good defense by Jack Frabel there.
It's weird. Susquehanna won the conference 2 years ago for the men's, and then last year they had a losing season.
Huh.
Yeah.
Aaron just told me 2 seasons ago Susquehanna won the conference for the men's team, and then last year they had a losing season, so they must have had a strong senior class. That's what that tells me. But now this year they started off 1-0. They're trying to make it 2-0 against the Royals. The Royals looking for their first conference win in their first conference game of the year. Elias George tried to cross it in against Kyle Robbins, but good defense. It'll be out for a Susquehanna corner. The bleachers look pretty full here at Fitz. The Royals' first conference game.
The dance team will be performing at halftime?
Yeah, the dance team will be performing at halftime. I think they should do more than one song. They only go out there for one song. They get all dressed up and everything.
For 3 minutes. It's quick.
Yeah, there's a lot more potential there, I think, but I don't know what their contract is with the with the deal they've worked out there.
Still early. They're probably only
It's still early in the season.
not a chance to practice too much. Yes, Bush.
Nice play by Matt Bush so far.
Any touch.
Here's Mike Romano. He had Henry Bonilla, and offside called. Pass was a little too far ahead anyway, but nice idea by Mike Romano. Seems like there's great chemistry here between Matt Bush, Michael Bergen, Henry Bonilla, and Mike Romano. They're really finding each other well so far. And Matt Bush really seems like he elevated his game since last year. He's all over the place.
He's playing outside mid now as opposed to outside back, so he's able
Okay.
to utilize him more
Okay.
offensively.
Okay, saved by Hintz. Yeah, Aaron just told me that Matt Bush is playing outside mid now instead of outside back, so he's got a lot more offensive potential, which is good. And he's bringing that defensive ability to winning balls in the Royals' attacking half, too.
Ooh.
Oh, boy, that didn't look good. Samuel Tana tried to kick one away. That looked like it could have been a broken leg, to be honest with you, right there. But
reaction.
I think it was more just a shock than the actual injury. I don't know how he's getting up after that from that reaction, but it's a good thing he's okay. Lima kicks it long into the box and saved by Hintz from goalie to goalie there. .24 minutes left in the first half. Three headers in a row. Four headers in a row. Five in a row with one bounce. And now finally controlled by Susquehanna. Here's Freebel on the left wing, on the left midfield. Good defense by Bush. Field switch to Leister. Here's going to be a foot race between Moscow and Mike Romano. Romano pressuring, and he forces Moscow to kick it out. Nice play by Mike Romano. He has a goal and an assist on the year. He's trying to get real close here to Augusto Lima. There's no offside on throw-ins or set pieces.
There's on set pieces.
On set pieces there is, but not on throw-ins. DiBasegli throws it. Headed back to DiBasegli. He takes a shot. Oh!
Good try, Tim!
And he almost hit the goal there. Nice shot by Tim DiBasegli. He's got a lot of power. 22:45 left in the first half. Our cameraman Mike Lavin bringing you the action right from the field view here at Fitz. A little different take on it. If we had a big crew, we could probably have someone climb that light pole or something, try to get a good downward angle. But we don't have those resources here at RTN. We have a one camera deal, which is good enough. That's fine for us.
In the process of growing.
Right, we're expanding. Matt Bush with it. James Caulfield had it taken away, but it was a foul. .21:50 left in the first half. Close matchup so far between both teams in landmark conference action. Here's Tim McGovern, a sophomore defender. He'll send it right near the box. DiBasegli went up for that one, but it was cut out. Susquehanna trying to break out here. Here's Pedro Souza. Kicked out by Dorney. Frabel will try to throw it in. He's the designated throwing man for the Crusaders team. Into the corner. Nice pass there. Here's Souza trying to get a shot off. And it'll be a corner kick for the Crusaders. The freshman Eric Dempsey will take this one. Some fans here at Fitzfield saying hi to Aaron and I.
Thank you.
Really nice crowd here. Corner couldn't connect, but Codaspati was forced to kick that one out of bounds. Thrown in. Ball jostled around and finally kicked out by Bush. Frabel comes up. And here's Bush trying to break out. Souza has it. Good defense by Caulfield. Can Souza get it? I think he's got it. And it's kicked out. It'll be another Susquehanna corner, or maybe throw-in. Looks like throw-in. Jack Frabel will throw this one in. Let's see if he can reach. He reaches the near post. Ball in. Great save by Eric Hintz. Wow, you really got to be on your toes there. Souza with a shot over the goal. What a save there by junior Eric Hintz. That looked like a sure goal from there. About the 6-yard box. But Hintz was there with a quick deflection. So with 19:20 left in the first half, this game is still notched at 0-0. And that was the best scoring chance we've seen so far from either team. Ball kicked around. Here's Kyle Robbins with it. Trying to send it long. Caulfield, Bergen. Bonilla with it. Mike Romano trying to turn. He tried to play it ahead from Matt Bush, but a little too far. Looks like Susquehanna has the same formation as the Royals, 4-4-2, I would say, just from looking at it. 18.5 minutes left in the first half.
There's a camera right there.
Sub into the game, A.J. Nardone replaces Henry Bonilla at forward. Nardone is a sophomore from Dallas, PA. He has a goal on the year. Ball out to Susquehanna. Okay. Thanks, Aaron. There goes our inside reporter, Erin Casey. She's a great player for the women's team. She really hurt herself, though, last year, actually, when she was studying abroad in Italy, tore her ACL. And so she's out for the season this year as a senior. She was a captain last year, so that really hurts. But she's offering a lot of moral support. She's always loud on the sidelines. Here's a throw-in for Susquehanna, and Hintz goes up. Nice grab. 17.5 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 is the score. As I mentioned, this game will go up very shortly on YouTube. Today's the 26th, so you can judge how quickly it goes up. But not only can you check us out on YouTube, you can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, at Royal TV Network. And then if you search for the Royal Television Network on Facebook, you can check us out there. So we got to get with the new social media age. We've had our pages for a while now. They're starting to grow in popularity. We put all our shows out there. We have 6 shows. Mike Romano goes down, and ball heads out of bounds. 16.5 minutes left in the first half. Jack Frabel with it. Headed back by Tim DiBasegli. Romano with it. Some fancy footwork. He splits 2 defenders, and he got taken down there. No call. But now it's out of bounds. Good hustle by Mike Romano. Another sub into the game for the Royals. It'll be number 8, Gavin Couts, coming in for James Caulfield. He'll be playing in the midfield. Quick play there. I didn't see much of a foul, but Eric Hintz got it. 15:20 left in the first half. Mike Bergen. Now Couts tried to recover it, but it was kicked out. And Kyle Robbins has it. Back to Hintz. Souza chasing, but he can't quite get there. Now in the middle of the field with Nick Fetchy. Left side, ball headed in. And Dorney kicks it out for the Royals. 14:30 left in the first half. Another sub for the Royals. Tim DiBasegli comes out. And Matt Bush will come out as well. James Harris with the ball there. He just came into the game. He's got it on the right side. Kicks it ahead, but Nardone can't quite get there. "14 minutes left in the first half. Mike Bergen got sandwiched there by two defenders. Here's Fetchy in the midfield with those bright orange cleats. Souza has it, trying to make an offensive move. He was looking for his man on the right wing, but good defense there by Nardone. Excuse me, by Kyle Robbins. A lot of people going down now on the other side of the field, and it'll be out for a Royals throw-in. Couts and Robbins went down there, but no foul called. Hintz will take it. Also new into the game for the Royals is number 14, Michael Newell. He's a junior midfielder. Romano header into the box, back out to the box, out of the box. Here's AJ Nardone thinking about a shot. Nice pass. Romano couldn't get it. Good defense there by Colin Keys to take that one away. Now Susquehanna with it. Kyle Robbins has it on the left side, and he'll kick it all the way back to Eric Hintz with 12.5 minutes left in the first half. What's up, guys? Nice save there by Eric Hintz on a shot from Colin Keys that was headed for the bottom left side of the net, and Eric Hintz dove in there to snag that one. A couple nice saves for Hintz so far. Some of the men's basketball team members just came in, supporting their fellow athletes. So far, Susquehanna has had the two best looks at goal. Right there, you just saw Colin Keys' shot, and before with that header in the box. But Eric Hintz came up with two nice saves to stop him. 11.5 minutes left in the first half. 3 subs into the game for Susquehanna. Ball back to Eric Hintz. Head coach Jim Finley of Susquehanna is in his 18th year. And for the Royals, we're head coached by Matt Pivorato in his 17th season. And he's about even in wins and losses. He's got a record of 131, 133, and 34. A foul called there. It'll be Royals ball. Matt Pivorato, it's worth mentioning, is married to the women's head coach, Colleen Pivorato, formerly Colleen Murphy. They got married in actually 2 springs ago. And last year I wrote an article in the Aquinas student newspaper here about them being married and working only feet away, whereas most husband and wife wouldn't see each other from 9 to 5. They're with each other the whole time they're at work. Although they of course have separate jobs, but they're seeing each other every time. They can eat lunch together all the time. I don't know if they do, but the article went through their wedding and everything like that. The ball kicked out, but it goes off of James Harris for Scranton. Good defense there by Thomas Burke, freshman defender. You can find that article from the Scranton Aquinas at aquinas.scranton.edu. And if you type in either my name, Carmine, or if you type in coaches hitched on the pitch, you'll find that clever name. The ball goes into the stands. The referee corrects Michael Newell on the placement with 9.5 minutes left in the first half. Royals in threatening position here with this set piece. Free kick. They're all starting on the left side. They'll make a break for it. Ball tossed in, but saved there by Augusto Lima. He's had some routine saves so far, nothing too threatening. Ball with Fetchy in the middle. Robbins has it. He kicks it long. Nardone looking to catch up to it. Good play there by Lima to come out of the goal. 8.5 minutes left in the first half. Both teams almost totally standing on the sideline, showing support for their players who are in the game. And ball out for a Susquehanna throw-in. It's unfortunate I don't have a color commentator. I'm doing the play-by-play all by myself, so Mike, sometimes it feels like I'm talking to myself out here. I hope you're still with me. But I'll try to make it as interesting as possible as I can. I'm just going on and on. I could start talking about myself, but that would actually bore myself even more. With no one to toss ideas off of, I feel like I'm going a little nuts. No, but there's some good action to call, so it's okay. 7:45 left in the first half. It'll be a Susquehanna corner. The only downside of this floor angle is we can't quite see that play. Ball in, saved by Eric Hintz. Threatening corner played in there by Colin Keys, who had that shot a few minutes ago. That was saved by Eric Hintz. 7:20 left in the first half. Ball kicked out. Mike, save it. Mike, get it. Oh, you're behind the camera. You know, you were dutiful. You were sticking to your guns. We don't want to, we start chasing that ball, and then you can't follow the action. Ball headed around. Here's Ryan Smith, newly into the game. He had a concussion earlier this year, but he's since recovered from it. Number 20 for the Royals. He's a senior. 7 minutes left in the first half. Ball headed out. Eric Hintz will have a corner kick. 6:15 left in the first half. Stay tuned because we have another 45 minutes to play in the second half to try to get a goal here. It could be another overtime affair, just like the Royals played on Wednesday, in which, as I mentioned before, they had a double overtime win against Ithaca. No foul there. Big collision between Gavin Couts and the Susquehanna player. Fetchy has it and kicked out. It'll be Royals ball. 5:40 left in the first half. Here's Ryan Smith. Back to Kyle Robbins. Great header there to Nardone. They couldn't quite reach it. Good defense. Played by Jeremy Motzko. Newly into the game also for the Royals at forward is Matt Williams, number 21. He's a freshman from Westfield, New Jersey. Only 5 minutes left in the first half. Royals not really with any great opportunities to score, but they have had some that looked promising. And Susquehanna with 2 really good looks at goal so far. Here's Fetchy, blocked by his own man. Souza blocked that one. Smith to Nardone. He's got it in the midfield. This could be promising. Nice slide tackle there by by Thomas Burke. And ball out of bounds. Four and a half minutes left. Here's Newell. All the way back to the captain, Mike Dorney. In the middle, Newell has it. Back to Codaspati on the left side. Now Newell, Susquehanna pressing up, trying to get a turnover. Robbins kicks it long, looking for Nardone. He's got it on the left side. Working against Sean Leister. Leister takes it away and kicks it out of there. Just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Here's Fetchy trying to break out for Susquehanna. He's got his man on the left wing. That ball deflected. .340 left in the first half. Smith with it. Back to Robbins, back to Smith. Fighting for the ball against Peter Burton. Good defense by Susquehanna. It'll be their ball. Attack mounting. But here's Dorney coming up from center back. 3:10 left in the first half. Couts. Now McGovern. Stolen away. James Harris had it and passed it to the other team. But ball by Souza too long. It'll be another goal kick for the Royals. 2:40 left in the first half. Hintz along with it. Ball kicked back. And Lima picks it up. Just 2 minutes left in the first half. High ball kicked by Lima. Fetchy with it for Susquehanna. Looking for Colin Keys, but offside called. Here's Hintz. Smith looking for Nardone. Nice pass. Ball up in the air. Nardone looking for a foul, but to no avail. Susquehanna throw in with 1:10 left in the first half. Dance team preparing to go out there at halftime. They have their pom-poms. Nicer weather than when they went out last time. It was getting a little chilly last time I saw. 45 seconds left in the first half. Nardone looking for that one. It was headed away by Motzko. Here's Newell trying to make something happen. And he gets the foul call. He looked like he dove a little bit, but he got it. Foul called there on Brandon Jackson. A quick free kick. Try to be taken there, but I thought they should take more time. There's only 27 seconds left. A yellow card given there to Colin Keys for getting in the way of that free kick. Too close. You have to give the free kicker 10 yards, and that's marked off by the referee. In the World Cup, they marked it off with some white spray paint, but here it's a little more subjective. And Newell will take it with 27 seconds left for the Royals. All the attackers lining up on the right side. They'll make a break for it. Newell kicks the ball in, but a little too low. Here's Maxfield Reed. 20 seconds left, looking to make something happen for Susquehanna. Sean Leister on the left side against Codaspati. Codaspati goes in and kicked out there by McGovern. 10 seconds left in this first half. Score still 0-0. Here's Max with it. Max Reed turns, puts a ball in. Good try at the end of the second half. And that's it, or at the end of the first half. And that's the end of the first half. Scranton 0, Susquehanna 0. We'll be back with the dance team's routine and then second half coverage with myself, Carmine Gerrity-Gemei, and my cameraman, Mike Lavin, right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your University of Scranton dance team.
I didn't want to hit the camera. I haven't touched a soccer ball in They got highlights. Let's dance. Let's shout. Oh my God. Yeah, I just was thinking about that. The only time I've jumped has been here. Me too. Like literally. Like on that bench. Ah! Alright. Oh my God.
Damn, dude, I lost my touch. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, this is really bad. Oh.
We're back here at Fitzpatrick Field, the Royal Television Network. My name's Carmine Gerrity-Gemei. I've got my cameraman Mike Lavin with me, covering all the action here. From the University of Scranton Royals against the Susquehanna Crusaders, the score at halftime is 0-0. Susquehanna is 1-0 in the Landmark Conference this season, and the Royals are playing in their first Landmark Conference game, looking for their first win. So far, the Royals haven't had any great looks at goal, but Susquehanna has had two really good looks. Eric Hintz, the goalkeeper for the Royals, came up with two great saves in the first half. Hopefully he won't be doing too much of that in the second half, because you don't want to be threatened at goal. Hopefully the Royals can get some better looks. Now the Royals defending toward the highway. It looked like a foul there. Mike Romano went down hard, but nothing called. Here's McGovern on the far side. Looking for Bonilla streaking by, but it'll be out. 45-minute half remaining to decide this game. If not, it'll go into overtime. 44-15 left in the game. Goalie Augusto Lima boots that one long. Ball jostled around, 3 headers in a row in the midfield. Finally kicked out. Here's Jake Haser with it. Kyle Robbins kicks that one away. Fetchy has it. Looking for Souza in the middle. Can't find him. The ball kicked out by Mike Bergen. Haser will throw this one in. Actually, Fetchy comes over. He'll throw it in. Try to put this one in the box for Susquehanna. Up close view. 43-20 left. Long throw by Fetchy into the box. Headed out by Caulfield. Oh, and taken down there. It looked like it was, oh no, a penalty kick called. Oh my God, Tim DiBisegli slid in there against Samuel Tana, and that one will be costly. I thought that was outside of the box, but the referee said that Samuel Tana was inside the box, and he'll take this penalty kick here that could put Susquehanna up. Hintz does a pull up there to try to get pumped up for this one. Both teams ready. Tana here. Shoots and scores for Susquehanna. Samuel Tana puts Susquehanna up 1-0. And he goes over to his bench to celebrate. That's Tana's 3rd goal of the season. Now Susquehanna with a 1-0 lead. Tim DiBisegli has to be upset after that one. He slid in there recklessly. And it turned out to amount to a goal for Susquehanna. But the good part is there are still 43 minutes left for the Royals to try to come back.
Number 15, Samuel Tana. In the 47th minute, your score, Susquehanna 1 and Scranton 0.
Pretty good sized crowd here. It's even bigger now in the second half. A lot of people sitting, lining the field, just like us. They're enjoying the great view, the great weather. Now they just need to see a great win for the Royals. Mike Bergen crosses the left midfield. Ball kicked away by Tana. To Hintz. He rolls it out, switches the pitch. .42 minutes left in the game. Matt Bush looked like he was getting pushed. Bush was getting pushed, but no foul called. Played in by McGovern. Bergen heads it. Romano looking for it. He tried to get there, but good defense by Susquehanna and Jeremy Matsko. Kodespati chases that one down. Tries to play it long. Not too much possession being played by the Royals. They really just try to kick it long and hope for the best. Oh, here comes the ball. I almost had it. Went right over our heads. Mike, just protect the camera if that ever happens again. We don't want the merchandise to get damaged. Well, that's me too. I'm the merchandise too, but the camera's more important. Should have had that. What the heck? That's why I'm not out on the field. Tim DiBisegli kicks it long. Back by Susquehanna with 41 minutes left. Foul called. It'll be Susquehanna ball. Augusto Lima. What a great name for a goalie. Augusto Lima. .40 minutes left in the game. The Royals trailing Susquehanna 1-0 here at Fitzfield on this nice early fall afternoon, September 26th. This will be up right on our Royal Television Network YouTube. And as I mentioned before, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Royal TV Network. And on Facebook, you can find us. We're the Royal Television Network. Ball thrown in by Matt Bush. Headed out by Fetchy for a Royals corner. And Mike Bergen, the leading goal scorer for the Royals, will take this one. Everyone pushing up except Kyle Robbins hanging back. Bergen across. And ball deflected out of bounds for another corner. Bergen will try again, take two. 39 minutes left in the game. Bergen across with the left. Headed in by Tim DiBasegli, and he really made up for that mistake in which he gave up the PK a few minutes ago, and he ties up this game at 1-1. Great pass and header combination by Bergen and DiBasegli for Tim's first goal of the season. Talk about a rebound from giving up the penalty kick in the 43rd minute to scoring a goal 4 minutes later. Tim DiBasegli now has 1 goal on 5 shots, which is a pretty good percentage. 38:30 left in the game. Ball thrown in by Tim. He almost assisted there on one. That was a nice throw. Tim's a strong kid in there. Mike Bergen cuts it out, but right to Hazer. And another steal by Mike Bergen, 3 in a row, and he saved it to Mike Romano. Good defense by Bergen. Bergen with it. Nice pass. Great sequence for Bergen. Bonilla trying to work one-on-one. He lost it. Now he's got it back on the left corner against 2 Susquehanna defenders. Nice pass off to Bergen. Crosses it. Caulfield tried to get there. He couldn't reach it. Cut out by Susquehanna, but right to Mike Dorney. Oh, he mishandled it there. Eric Dempsey chasing. Kyle Robbins with it. And he really got ran into hard there. He's okay. He tried to flop there and get a call. He's really upset. Jake Hazer has it. Kyle Robbins felt like that was a dirty play by Hazer. They made up. Hazer apologized. Long throw in there, caught by Hintz. It's always fun when the players get close to the camera and close to us, because then we can hear what they're saying. Trash talking or, funny remarks they're making to the crowd.
The Scranton goal was scored by number 13, Tim DiBisceglie.
I think the announcer's a little late on that one, Mike. That happened about 5 minutes ago.
Michael Bergen.
I should take. Mike suggested I take a spot. No, I'm too creative for that. I can't be, bogged down. All he's saying is the score. Here's Matt Bush crossing one in. I got a lot more to say than that. Susquehanna with it. They're really hanging back, trying to defend this Royals attack that's really picked up here in the second half so far in 9 minutes of action. Here's Souza looking to make a move on Codaspati, but good defense by Pat. And now Romano. Romano slow things up. He crosses the field to Matt Bush on the right side. Coming up to defend. And Tim DiBisceglie went in there a little recklessly. That'll be a foul. He tried to slide tackle Ryan Cronin. Here comes the Susquehanna women's team down the stairs, getting ready for their game at 3:30. Susquehanna will try to cross this one in. Good block there by Bonilla. Thomas Burke will now have a throw-in instead of a free kick. Good defense by Dorney to take that one away. Now Tim with it. And see, I don't really like that play because you're basically just kicking it to the other team. I would try to at least play a little small ball, try to play some possession and see if you can get something going that way, but you're really just kicking and hoping if you just kick it long like that. Cronin tried to take a shot, but good defense by Scranton. Jake Hazer will throw it in. Burke with it. Back to Hazer. Crosses it in. And kicked out. 34 minutes left in the game. Ball played back in. Hazer's got it. Fetchy with it. In the middle of the field, about 30 yards away. They tried to lay it off, but too close to Mike Bergen. Ball played in. Hazer's got it. Header over the goal. Good try, though. Good pass from Sean Leister. 33:45 left in the game. We're trying the new camera angle here out at Fitz, where we just get the floor seats. See if we can cover the action that way, get a little closer. And my man Mike Lavin's doing a great job so far. I say so far because you never know what can happen in this industry. Or with Mike, for that matter. 33.5 minutes left in the second half. Susquehanna hasn't had any chances so far in the second half. Eric Hintz has been playing well in goal. The only chance Susquehanna had was on a penalty kick, and I don't really consider that a chance because it's really almost a guarantee. Not a guarantee, but you have a really good shot at it. Here's Romano. The left foot, shot blocked. Bush on the right wing now. Trying to get a ball in. Bush has it now in the right corner. Gets around a defender. Crosses it in. Low. And Bonilla almost scored that one. Close play. Bonilla upset there. But Scranton's attack looks much better in the second half. And Susquehanna's doesn't look as good in the second half as it was in the first half. Even though Susquehanna scored that penalty kick goal when Tim DiBisceglie slide tackled Samuel Tana in the box. It was really close to being out of the box. I thought it was actually out of the box, but that's what the referee called, and that's why the score is 1-1. Susquehanna had that first goal, and then Tim DiBisceglie redeemed himself in the 39th minute with a nice header from a pass from Mike Bergen.
Good up, Dents.
Rama trying to get it. DiBisceglie fends him off. He fended off Eric Dempsey. Brendan Colby at defense. And Augusto Lima kicks it long. Caulfield in the middle of the field. Back heel by A good save there. Augusto Lima and Bonilla had it. Nice back heel by Mike Romano. Good pass to Henry Bonilla. He just couldn't finish. Robbins has it. Jostle for the ball on the right side, far side. 31 minutes left in the game. Sub in for Jim Finley's squad, Susquehanna. Brandon Jackson comes in. Eric Hintz coming way up to get that one. Good save. He hasn't been threatened in the second half except for that penalty kick. Good defense by the Royals. They're pressing up a lot farther. Matt Bush with a low shot. Save by Augusto Lima. Score still 1-1. Both goals coming in the second half.
Okay.
30 minutes left in the game. The first landmark conference game for the Royals this season and the second for Susquehanna on the year. Susquehanna 1-0 in the conference, 5-3 overall, and the Royals are 3-3 overall. Nice diving save by Hintz. Just under 30 minutes left. Long kick by Hintz. Almost hits Bergen perfectly, and he controls it. Crosses it in. Romano had it with the chest. Now he has it. Oh, he got it stolen there by Hazer. Let's see if Susquehanna can break out here. Bad pass there by Ryan Cronin. He was looking for Eric Dempsey, who was streaking long, but passed it much too far behind him. Oh, Cronin got hit hard there by McGovern. No call, though. 29 minutes left in the game. 1-1 is the score. DiBasegli kicked it out. Jeremy Matsko with it. Bergen with those pink cleats. And he really went into Hazer there. No call. Now a call. Late. 28-15 left in the game. Looks like PJ Kelly there on the sideline is going to keep the ball to himself. Crossed in by Burke. Saved by Hintz. Too close to the goalie. .47:45 left in the game. Bonilla trying to make something happen on the far side. Foul called on Susquehanna. Burke got called for the foul error. He's asking the referee, why me? But he was a little too physical. Matt Bush with it. Crossed in. Headed, but it was headed by Tana of Susquehanna. Souza. Looking long for Eric Dempsey. Dempsey with it. Good defense by Robbins, but Dempsey gets it back. Dempsey fighting. Great pass. Great save by Eric Hintz. Oh my gosh, that one looked like it was headed for the left corner. That shot by Souza, but Hintz was there again. That's 3 miraculous saves for the junior so far in the game. That's a sign of a really good goalie. They're able to cut off that angle and make it difficult to score, and that's what Hintz did there. Great goaltending. Colin Keys set to take the corner. Kicks it in. Headed by Dempsey, but much too high. Good pass in there. And Susquehanna with 2 good opportunities right in a row with 26 minutes left in the game. They couldn't convert, though. And the score is still tied at 1-1. Hintz is a junior co-captain from South Windsor, Connecticut. So far, he's really showing that he's one of the leaders of this team with 3 great saves, although he did get scored on the penalty kick. Some may argue that that's not entirely the goalie's fault. Caulfield over to Couts. Susquehanna pushing up. A bouncing ball. It'll go into the stands. Mike heads up. Ethan Danzig saves it. He's on the men's basketball team. Nice catch. 24:30 left in the game. Henry Bonilla. Crossed in. Couts. Back to Bonilla. Shot. Wide left. The Royals thought they really had a good opportunity to score there with 2 players streaking toward the goal, but neither of them were able to get it. Newly into the game at forward is Michael Donnelly, a freshman from Mayapack, New York. That's by me. Westchester County, just north of the city. Just under 24 minutes left in the game. Robbins kicks it high. Headed back, but Caulfield comes up nicely. Now Nardone trying to make a turn. Nice pass. Back to Nardone. Thinks about the shot. To Bonilla, who's trying to head it toward the goal. Smothering defense by Susquehanna, and they finally kick it away. Pat Codaspati trying to make a move. Bonilla with it. 23 minutes left in the game. James Harris has it on the right side. Kicked out, and it'll be Susquehanna ball. Samuel Tanner, who scored the goal for Susquehanna on the penalty kick, comes out to take a breather. And replacing him is number 13, Nick Fetchy. Ball went out to Lima for a goal kick. Colin Keys is trying to be sneaky on the right side here, acting like he's out of bounds. Dorney heads it. Headed by Fetchy. Robbins heads. Played ahead to Elias George, trying to make a move on Codaspati, and he crossed it. It'll be a goal kick. George thought it was off Codaspati, but it wasn't.
Says the casual observer.
21.5 minutes left in the game. Colin Keys. Brandon Jackson looking ahead to Keys, but couldn't get it to him. Cut out by the Royals. And a foul on A.J. Nardone, right by the middle of the field. Nardone a little bit outmatched in height there in the matchup between himself and Brennan Colby. He's given up about 7 inches there. Ball sent into the box, headed out by Caulfield. Souza with it. Good defense by Nardone. Ball coming over here, and it goes out. We've had quite a few close calls here, but luckily nothing has hit us yet. .20 minutes left in the game, tied at 1-1. Between the Scranton Royals and the Susquehanna Crusaders. Ryan Smith newly into the game there. Ball out of bounds. Nardone gets by his defender. Ahead to Bonilla. Sean Leister pressuring. And let's see. It'll be out for a goal kick. 19.5 minutes left to break up this tie. If not, it'll be overtime. The teams in overtime play 2 periods of, I believe, 30 minutes. What a move by Reed there. Actually, it's 2 periods maximum, so if one team scores in the first period, then it's over in the first 30 minutes. But as you know, on Wednesday, the Royals beat Ithaca 1-0 in double overtime. And I think after 2 overtimes, the game ends in a tie. In the conference tournament, the game has to be decided by penalty kicks because a winner needs to be established there. 18.5 minutes left in the game. Nardone's throw-in is cut out. Over to McGovern on the far side. Attempted header by Coda Spotty, but it went wide. 18 minutes left in the game. Ball can't be controlled by either team. Reed has it for Susquehanna, headed back out by McGovern. I'll get Jack Frabel to throw it in. 17.5 minutes left in the game. Frabel throws it in. Kicked by Fetchy, headed by Fetchy. Robbins kicks it high. It's still in a threatening spot, though. Robbins finally gets it away. Good defense by Bonilla. Colin Leister gets it away. Robbins, Smith hits Fetchy. He gets it back. And that ball stays in for Eric Dempsey. Crosses it. Headed away by McGovern. Couts. Leister. Now Ryan Smith has it. Henry Bonilla in the midfield, looking to get something going. And coming back to defend is Brandon Jackson. 16.5 minutes left. Newell relieves the pressure to Dorney. Now all the way back to Hintz. Keys looking for Jackson. Tried to find Dempsey, but good defense by Cotaspati. It'll be out. Susquehanna ball. Long throw. Headed out by Kyle Robbins. 15:45 left in the game. Colin Keys will throw this one in. And try to put it into the box. Lobbing throw. Hintz goes up and grabs it. Quickly rolls it out to James Harris. Harris is a fast kid. He pushes the ball up. Nardone headed back to him for a Royals throw-in. 3 subs in for the Royals, 3 starters. Mike Romano, Tim DiBasegli, and Mike Bergen for a final push. DiBasegli had that 1 goal in the 39th minute off a header from a pass from Mike Bergen. And now the 2 are back in again. Back heel, but stolen by Reed on the left side. Susquehanna having a lot of trouble breaking out on offense, though, because they're dropping so many guys in defense that they don't have anyone to pass the ball to try to get an attack started. Pass ahead, but right to the hands of Eric Hintz. 14.5 left in the game. Jeremy Motzko looking for Keys. Fetchy. Now Reed with it on the near side. And he kicks it out. Reed thought that the out of bounds line was another white line, but he was already out of bounds. 14 minutes left in the game. Royals trying to get something here that'll break this tie. Royals win a corner, and Mike Bergen will take it. 13.5 minutes left in the game. This is exactly how the Royals scored 26 minutes ago. Bergen sends one in to the far post. Nardone trying to gather it. Kicked out, but right to Mike Newell. Newell switches the pitch. See if Bergen can catch up on the far side. He's got it. Crosses it back in. Oh, looked like the goalie fouled Mike Romano there. Pushed him over, but no call. Shot by Tim DiBasegli. No good. Blocked out. Some more pushing against Romano. That really looked like a foul before on the goalkeeper. I'm surprised nothing was called there. He kind of just pushed Mike Romano instead of going for the ball. But usually the referees are more lenient when the goalie tries to make an aggressive play. .12:18 remaining. Augusto Lima will send this one long for Susquehanna. Looking for Keys. Elias George has it. Trying to cross. Good defense by Cotaspati, but it'll result in a Susquehanna corner. Subs coming in for both teams. Jake Hazer for Susquehanna. And James Caulfield and Matt Bush for Scranton. Colin Keys in the corner here. Low cross. Headed out by Bush. Here comes Bergen. Ball still in a threatening spot, though. Jeremy Motzko got tackled, taken down, but no call. Susquehanna wanted that one. Colin Keys trying to make a turn, working against Bergen on the near side. Gets it across, and it'll be another corner. 11 minutes left in the game. Oh, it will be a corner. I thought it was going to be a throw in there for a second. These girls are blocking our view a little bit. They're a little confused. Cross coming in here. Reed. Crossed in. Dempsey with it, but he couldn't control it. Looked like a scoring opportunity there. Ball crossed back in. Fight there between both number 13s, Tim DiBisegli and Nick Fetchy. It'll be out for a Royals throw-in. Just over 10 minutes left in the game. Score still tied at 1-1. It's been like that for about 30 minutes. Susquehanna had a couple good looks since then. At about 26 minutes. Hintz comes up and makes a save. If I had to give you my prediction, Mike, I'd say this one's going into overtime. But anything can happen. And Mike, if it goes into overtime, that means you'll be working overtime. I hate to tell you. Threatening spot here for the Royals, but kicked out. Mike was saying yesterday that his services are always underappreciated, but I don't think so because I always appreciate the work that Mike does. Although he never wants to go in front of the camera, I always ask him, Mike, be on the news, have your own show. I said, you want to be on the news this week? And Mike said, no, not this week. I thought he was going to say maybe next week. He just said maybe later. Very indefinite, which leads me to believe that it may never happen, Mike. That's okay. Behind the scenes is just as important, if not more important, than on camera. Only 8.5 minutes left. The Scranton women's soccer team is coming down to the field now, led by seniors Michelle Post and Jasmine Scontraferno. They're cheering on their male counterparts. 8:10 left in the game. They're going to walk right by the Susquehanna women's soccer team. 8 minutes left in the game. Both teams trying to score before regular time ends. Ball will be to Susquehanna. Ball headed around, controlled by James Caulfield. He's trying to get it to head to Mike Romano. Kicked long and out of bounds with 7 minutes left as the women's soccer team's coming in here. A lot of headphones on, getting focused. And two heads collided there between Tim DiBisegli and Jake Hazer. Hopefully they're okay. Looks like Tim is going to have to come out of the game with 6:37 left. Looks like they're doing a concussion test. You know, Mike, there's a lot of discussion about concussions these days with soccer and football, so they have to be extra careful that the guys don't have concussions. And in soccer, I feel like there's a lot of opportunities with the ball always coming in and getting headed, and the goalies are kicking it like 50 feet in the air and it's getting headed repeatedly multiple times during the game. So that could have something to do with it too. 6.5 minutes left in the game here at Fitzfield, the first one of Landmark Conference action this season for the Royals. Second game for Susquehanna in the conference. They're 1-0 now. You see the women's soccer team on the far side, on the far goal, cheering on the guys. I'm not sure if we'll stay here in this spot for the second game or if we'll move up to the bleachers. I kind of like this view, though. We're up close and personal, but it's always good to film elevated. Shot there by Bush. Saved by Augusto. Caulfield has it. Mike Romano got pushed off the ball there. And a foul finally called. This referee makes a lot of late calls. Foul called on Souza for that push. Only 5 minutes left in the game. This could be a threatening position for the Royals. They try to get a ball into the box. Pat Codispotti's got it. And try to send one in there. Ball up, but right into the hands of Augusto. .445 left. Fecci. DiBasegli. Kick back and forth. No possession being played here, that's for sure. Just being headed back and forth. And finally the ball goes out. Kyle Robbins looks like he got hurt. He might be acting though. But he has a cramp. This is what I mean, Mike. We get up close action. We get, sometimes we might have to censor what's being said, but, we get a real close look. 4:10 left in the game. Robbins looks like he's okay. Calf cramp. He's getting up to speed. Game tied 1-1. 4:10 left. Throw in there by Fecci. Headed around. DiBasegli has it. High kick. Fecci will try to throw this one into the box again. With only 3:45 left in the game. He throws it. Hintz goes up there. Nice snag. Just like grabbing a rebound in basketball, Hintz went up there and snagged it, came down with it. In a crucial time for the Royals. 3:30 left. And here's Susquehanna back on the attack. Souza. Bush catches up with him and steals it. As Aaron Casey mentioned in the first half, Bush was a defender last year, and now he's playing midfield. And here comes the train with 3 minutes left. A lot of character here at Fitzfield. AJ trying to make something happen, but he got tripped up. 2:55 remaining. Fetchy looking to make a move to the far side, but right to McGovern. Coda body with it. Looks like he's trying to send it long, and he does. Over the head. Nardone looks like he's in here. With only 2:40 left, he cuts it back. He's in the box. Takes a shot, but it's stopped. Good defense at the last second there by Brendan Colby, and it's kicked out. Ball long, only 2.5 minutes left as you hear the train coming through. Romano with it, 2:15 left. Good defense there to step in. Caulfield tried to have it, but a foul called on a push. Looks like Fetchy just went down out of nowhere. But the foul was called. Only 2 minutes left in the game. Still tied. Only 1:45 left here. But Augusto Lima in no rush. DiBasegli heads it. Fetchy with it for Susquehanna. Hazer's got it. He's trying to make a turn. Good defense by Codaspati and Dorney. Caulfield has it stolen by Reed. Dorney kicks it away. Bergen can't quite get there with 1:20 left. And Sean Leister will have a throw in. He's looking long to Reed, but Bergen's there. Reed cuts it back. Good move. He got pushed there by Caulfield, but no call. And ball out of bounds by Leister. 1 minute left in the game. Two subs coming in for this last minute of the game. McGovern coming over to take this throw. Long throw by McGovern. Hit out by Susquehanna. Bergen will take a throw. 30 seconds left. Royals trying to really push up here. Try to get one last good look at it. Throw long. I think that'll be out for a corner. No, goal kick. 15 seconds left. Looks like this one's going to end regular time with a 1-1 tie. And that's the way it's going to end regulation.
We have played
Royals 1, Susquehanna 1.
Score, Scranton 1 and Susquehanna 1. We will head to overtime.
It's going to be a 5-minute overtime. We'll be right back with more action right here from Fitzfield in just a moment. The 10-minute overtime beginning now. Obviously, the score must have been tied, and you know it was. It's tied at 1-1. Bonilla with it. 9:40 left in the game, or in the first overtime, I should say. I believe they'll go to a second overtime. But I do know that the game can result in a tie as well. Ball sent in, but right to Augusto Lima. 9:15 left in overtime. Not too many scoring opportunities in this game, which you can tell by the score. It's only 1-1. But Susquehanna did have a couple of good chances at 26 minutes left in the game to score, but Eric Hintz came up with a couple nice saves. He's had 3 really good ones. 2 in the first half and 1 in the second. The Royals' attack looked like it was getting better in the second half, and then it kind of tapered off. Here's Keys. Tries to get the ball through Nardone's legs, or excuse me, Kyle Robbins. And Robbins draws a foul. Keys kicks it out of bounds. I don't know if there's any type of delay of game penalty in soccer, but he could have gotten a warning there. Kicked long by Hintz. Bergen with it. Oh, and the ball goes to the railroad tracks. Bouncing down, out of bounds, but play is resumed. Bonilla had Romano with a header, but he couldn't get it the direction he wanted to. 7.5 minutes left in the overtime period. DiBasegli heads it back for the Royals. Eric Dempsey looking to make a turn. He gets around Robbins. Bergen kicks it back to Hintz. Kicks it long. Now Kyle Robbins on the near side of your screen to Mike Bergen. 6:45 left in the overtime. Codispati sets things up. Now to Dorney. Kicks it long. Romano has it. Over to Caulfield. A little possession being worked here by the Royals. It was Bush over to Bonilla. Bonilla still with it, working on the right side with Bush. Bonilla with it again. Great job keeping possession. But now it'll be out to Susquehanna with 6 minutes left in the game. Or actually in the overtime. Hopefully in the game, because hopefully the Royals score. Romano with it. DiBasegli. Over to Bergen on the left wing. 5:45 left. Bergen swings one in. And no one was there. Caulfield was the closest one. Nice looking pass by Mike Bergen. Whoa, kicked long and high by Mike Bergen. 5 minutes left in the overtime. Tana was looking for Dempsey, but it was cut out. Hazer, but McGovern gets it away. Now Frabel with it. To Dempsey, back to Frabel, but it's cut out by McGovern and hits off Hazer for a Royals throw-in. 4:40 left in the overtime. Here's Romano. He can go one-on-one if he hurries. Gets around one defender. But Leister stepped in. Codispati with it. Back to Robbins. Robbins kicks it long. Nice pass to Bonilla. But he headed it right to Augusto. 4 minutes remaining in the overtime. Team's notched at 1. Scranton more aggressive in this overtime than is Susquehanna as far as getting chances to score. Romano, Bush on the right wing. Hazer trying to chase him down. Bush crosses it into the middle. And now it's back with Susquehanna. Fetchy being chased by Caulfield. 3.5 minutes left in the overtime. Tries to send it ahead, but Eric Hintz comes up and snags it. Romano chasing. A ball to Augusto. Augusto Lima. He's actually from Brazil. Campinas, Brazil. He came all the way to Susquehanna University. It's pretty good when you have a Brazilian player on your team. I think that's a good mark to have. With guys like Neymar leading the way in Brazil. The World Cup was just there. But right now he's focused on this game. 2:45 left in the overtime. Fetchy has it. Tried to find Hazer, but Eric Hintz now has it. Back to Hintz. 2:20 remaining. If the game isn't decided here, it'll go into a second overtime. Handball on Fetchy. Sent in by Matt Bush, but now it's cut out. Royals still with possession, though. Robbins looking for Mike Bergen or Mike Romano, and Romano to Bergen didn't work out. Ball went out of bounds, a minute and a half left. Sub coming in for Susquehanna and Jim Finley's squad. Starter Pedro Souza just came in to replace Eric Dempsey. Tana, nice ball. Souza trying to chase it down, but Hintz has it. Kicks it high and long and out of bounds. Only 43 seconds left. Susquehanna with the ball, and they're attacking half. Kicked out. There's only 30 seconds left. Excuse me. 30 seconds left for McGovern. Throws it in. Headed back. Headed by Dorney. Not a lot of offensive chances in this game. The ball coming, and it hits a goal, but not the goal that the game's being used to play with. And that ends the first overtime. Score still Royals 1, Crusaders 1. And we'll head to a second overtime when we return.
Scranton and Susquehanna.
We're back for the second overtime period. Myself, Carmine Gerrity-Gemei, and my wonderful cameraman, Mike Lavin, bringing the action to you for the Royal Television Network. Not sure what that kick was about because it looked pretty pointless to me to just kick it long like that. Another 10 minutes here, and I believe if neither team scores here, it will end in a tie. I know in the conference playoffs they go to penalty kicks, but in regular conference games that aren't in the tournament or the playoffs, I don't think they do that. Nice ball by Cota Spotty, looking for Bush, but it's cut out by Brennan Colby. Nardone looking to get it. Kicked long by Frabel to no one. Hintz comes way out to get it. Finally picks it up with 9 minutes left in the second overtime. Foul on Gavin Couts. It'll be Susquehanna ball, 8:40 left.
Said we couldn't stop that.
8:15 left in the game. Nice pass, but it's deflected out for a corner. Augusto Lima might want to think about moving out of goal and playing offense. That was a nice look there. Pedro Souza will take this. He's also from Brazil. The two probably came over together. Here's Souza. Shot attempted there by Jackson, but couldn't get any foot on it. Ahead to Hazer. And it'll be a goal kick for the Royals. 7.5 minutes left in the second overtime. Kicked along by Hintz.
Hey, they try hard. They put in a lot of work. Because I remember they tied the resumes aren't very meaty.
Nice move by Nardone. He finds Matt Bush on the right wing. Something could happen here. Good defense by Frabel to cut that out. Athletic move. Frabel heads it.
Yeah, there we go, White.
Cronin. Couts with it. Here's Romano. He was looking for Nardone.
I probably could.
It's tough in this formation with only two guys at forward
Just give me a couple years.
to try to get some passing going. Romano flopped there. He acted like he really got hit. It'll be a free kick in a threatening spot for the Royals. 6:10 left in the game. A lot of fans here now.
Right there to be a Royal. Okay, Jeff, so.
Let's see who will take this one. It's going to be any one of three players. Matt Bush, Mike Bergen, or Mike Romano. Maybe now it's just going to be between two, Romano and Bergen. Romano takes a shot just over the goal. Good try there by Mike Romano. 5.5 minutes left. Ball out. It'll go to Susquehanna on a free kick. 4:55 left in the game. Sean Leister will take this one. Leister, long bending kick, punched out by Hintz and headed away by Caulfield. Here's Romano trying to start the counterattack. He couldn't quite get it. Now Bergen with it, but a foul called on Mike Romano. We're back. We had to switch batteries there real quick. Now there's 3 minutes left in the game. Nothing too exciting happened, so don't worry, you didn't miss much. A lot in the midfield, ball, change of possession a lot. It'll be a Royals free kick. Hintz kicks it long. Jackson heads it down, but now Kyle Nardone has it. Kyle Robbins, excuse me. Only 2 minutes left in the game. Dorney. And Augusto Lima grabs it. DiBasegli heads it, hoping someone will run after it. McGovern with it. Bonilla steals it back and goes down. Tana looking for Souza. And Hintz lets it roll away. Minute 20 seconds left in the game. In the second overtime period. Discussion with the referee. Only a minute left now in the second overtime. Kyle Robbins tracking that one down, and it'll be Royals ball. Tries to throw it in quick, but there'll be a sub for Susquehanna. There's only 40 seconds left now. Kicked away by Codaspati, but right to Fetchy. Good defense to recover, though. 30 seconds left now. Bergen has it. Looking to go long. Cut out by Motzko. Caulfield, 20 seconds left. Over to McGovern. The Royals might be able to get one more chance here. McGovern into the middle. Mike Romano has it. Now Matt Bush. And a handball called. Much to the dismay of the Royals fans. That was the only chance the Royals had to get a goal by the end of this game. Kicked along by Lima. And that'll be it.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the match. Your final score.
The game ends in a tie. Royals 1, Susquehanna 1. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. My name is Carmine Gerrity-Gemei, and my man Mike Lavin was bringing the action to you as the cameraman. You can check us out on YouTube, or if you're watching this, you'll already have been on YouTube at the Royal Television Network. You can check us out on Twitter and Instagram at Royal TV Network. And you can check us out on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights, Channel 9 on campus and Channel 21 off campus. We have 6 shows, and they're a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us. And if you're watching on YouTube, check out the women's soccer game, which is upcoming right after this one. Thanks. Bye-bye.